to come to Kazakhstan and to showcase what
showcase the culture of Pakistan.
Exactly. This is another tool to promote the soft image of your beautiful country.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, today it's about misperception. Still, many people think that Pakistan is a country of terrorism, extremism. I always say that it's one very small piece of this great country that and this is a great honor for me to represent Kazakhstan in such a beautiful country as Pakistan. But what we need to do in collaboration with the media community, in collaboration with the cultural organizations, we have to promote soft image of your country to show another beautiful face of Pakistan.
And of course, in the promotion of the soft image of both the countries,
yes,
because many people would be unknown even in Pakistan, even in Kazakhstan, about the culture of Pakistan.
True.
And of course, we are unknown to many things about Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
There could be also a media exchange or media tours. The media persons can go and showcase, building up on that soft image.
Yeah.
Mr. Ambassador, I also want to ask you, because a lot of people, a lot of Pakistanis are watching this program right now, and they are curious about the business opportunities maybe that they could go and invest in Kazakhstan. And of course, a major part of our country is youth. They need studies.
Yeah.
So even the process and opportunities for good studies for our Pakistani people.
I will start from the business opportunities. I always see that when it comes to cooperation between Kazakhstan and Pakistan, it should be and it will be a complementary one. You have the things that we need, and we have the things that you need.
Absolutely.
So Kazakhstan, being the largest landlocked country in the world, needs access to the warm waters. Yes,
waters.
And through Pakistan, probably we can have the shortest route. Kazakhstan is rich of oil, gas, wheat, uranium, so on and so forth. So we will be more than happy to share this, natural resources deposits that we have in Kazakhstan, exporting them to Pakistan, because we know that you are facing great energy deficit right now. And on the other hand, when it comes to textile, pharmaceutical industry, surgical instruments, agriculture, machinery, IT sector. These are the sectors which are of utmost importance for our country, and we are planning to activate cooperation in these fields. Not mentioning mango diplomacy. I call it mango diplomacy. Yes, it's
that is a sweeter diplomacy.
Yes, you're right. Absolutely.
Diplomacy is always sweeter.
Yeah. So this is what we are actually focused on today. At the end of December next month, we are planning to organize the 12th session of our Intergovernmental Joint Commission. I met with Minister of Finance, Dr. Shamshat Akhtar, and she kindly confirmed her participation in the upcoming event. And we have a very good tradition at the sidelines of the Intergovernmental Joint Commission. We are also organizing a business forum. So we bring our business community. Last December, exactly the same event took place in Islamabad. And for the first time, we invited our Deputy Prime Minister to be part of these talks.
Nice.
Now, when it comes to education, it is well known that Pakistan is one of the youngest nations in the world.
Exactly.
So this is why it is another very special focus for my team and I to develop cooperation between our young generations. And of course, education is a key priority for us. In this very important sector, we are trying to develop a systematic approach. It is not only about making money or inviting youngsters to study at our universities. So we want to develop a kind of full package solution from the day one when they apply for our universities till the day they graduate and they go back to Pakistan. And we feel responsibility to make sure that these youngsters will find a job in Pakistan.
Good.
So that's why we're developing
nice.
cooperation between our universities. For example, most of the students, they go to Kazakhstan to study at our medical universities. So what we're doing right now, for example, with our Kazakhstan house based in Lahore, we are planning next year to develop cooperation between our medical universities, hospitals, clinics, medical colleges based here in Pakistan, to give the opportunity to youngsters to have internship here in Pakistan. And it will help us to develop academic mobility. It will be much better for, first of all, for youngsters. So my idea to give them an education of high quality and to develop, academic mobility, and everything should be affordable. This is our top priority. And apart from that, we are also developing so-called sports diplomacy. We signed an MOU between our Taekwondo federations. We signed an MOU between our golf federations, between our federations of mountaineering. So step by step, we are developing and activating different, as I said, sectors which could be mutually beneficial. It was in November, I believe. Yes, this month there was an international Taekwondo tournament.
Yes, it was.
So Kazakhstan brought the biggest team. We had 36 Taekwondo fighters participating, and we on regular basis we participate at the Islamabad Tennis Cup. So there are a lot of developments are taking place, and I'm really happy to see that it's growing. Our partnership, our cooperation is growing. And for example, at the first international Taekwondo tournament, we had something like 8 or 9 people. And as I said, last time we had 36. It means that people are...
It's improving.
Yes, it's improving.
And increasing.
Exactly. And people, they are learning more about your beautiful country. And they understand that it is safe. People are very hospitable, beautiful nature, great infrastructure. And you can easily, travel to Kazakhstan, to Pakistan, since now we have direct flights. So, yeah, this is what we're doing.
Okay, Mr. Ambassador, now I'm going to talk about the socio-economic ties between both these countries. I would ask that, are you satisfied with the current situation of these ties between both these countries, or do you see any more potential that it could be improved?
Definitely it could be improved. Frankly speaking, I'm never satisfied with anything because I see that there is always room for development. Definitely. So as I said, when we talk about cooperation between Kazakhstan and Pakistan, I would say that there are 3 main dimensions. The first one is our bilateral cooperation. So developing cooperation between our countries, we can help each other, we can support each other economically wise as well. The second dimension is regional cooperation. Kazakhstan is located at the top of Central Asia, while you at the bottom having access to the warm waters. So it means that if we connect our countries, we have to cross at least 2 countries in the region. I mean, be it Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, China. It means that if our connections are well developed, other countries in the region, they can enjoy this connectivity, and it will be useful for the whole region. Exactly. For example, Afghanistan today can serve as a transit hub connecting Kazakhstan, and not only Kazakhstan, in general Central Asia with Pakistan. And since our Central Asian region is a landlocked region, for us, developing cooperation with Pakistan from the economic point of view is extremely important. And another dimension, the third dimension, which is even, I believe, more important, it is about connecting continents.
Exactly.
Through developing connectivity and through your seaports based in Gwadar and Karachi. For example, Kazakhstan can have access to the African markets and to the Southeast Asian markets, the most populous markets today. And through Kazakhstan, Pakistan can have access to the Eurasian markets, one of the biggest markets in the world today.
So this is how continents are even going to be connected. Exactly. If these countries have strong ties.
This is why this is my firm belief that we should clearly understand the responsibility of our countries, not only for our bilateral cooperation,
but for our own benefit as well.
Exactly. And Kazakhstan as well as Pakistan can serve as regional hubs, connecting other countries in the region and in the continent.
Mr. Ambassador, now, I'm just going to change the mood a little.
Please.
And we've been talking about business cooperation, which of course needs to be improved. But now I want to ask you about your stay. You have visited Pakistan, you've talked about Gilgit-Baltistan, you've visited many other cities. Which other city has impressed you?
Bahawalpur.
Bahawalpur, wow.
It must be the culture. It must be the culture.
Culture, palace is very impressive. Very
history.
impressive.
And favorite foods. What do you like to eat?
Even in our cuisines we have many commonalities. Plow, samosa,
it's the same.
Naan. We have almost the same, like chapati,
So it feels like home in Pakistan.
Yeah. That's why I always say that I feel like it's a bit spicy for us, but still.
Oh, that we can lower the spices a bit.
Yeah.
So
lassi, for example, we have Iran, almost the same.
Lassi is the same.
Saltish, sweety. Yeah.
You get to sleep as well after a cup of lassi, or is just Pakistani thing?
From time to time.
Depends if he has some work to do. He won't be sleeping.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So how better can we, as you mentioned, you've been organizing events here, mutual cooperation, media tours and cultural exchanges. Do you think, how can we improve the connectivity? This is business ties, this is government ties, right? How can we improve the connectivity of the people, people to people connections maybe?
Apart from the federal level, we should also engage regional level.
Exactly.
When I say regional level, I mean that we, for example, next year we are planning to establish twin city ties relations at the level of our cities. I mean, for example, we want to connect Lahore and Turkestan.
Oh, very nice.
Our cultural capitals.
Nice.
Turkestan in Kazakhstan is considered as a cradle for nomadic Turkic civilization. And there is a mausoleum of one of the greatest Sufis, Hoja Ahmed Yassawi, who was the founder of the first Sufi order. Then we want to connect our financial capitals, Almaty and Karachi. Then we want to connect our textile hubs, I mean Faisalabad and Shymkent. Then Multan and Taraz, our agricultural centers, and of course our capitals. So this is the way we will be able to engage local business communities, academia, media communities. Yes, so we will be working on this.
That's an amazing step. And Mr. Ambassador, lastly, if you want to send a message from Kazakhstan to the people of Pakistan.
My dear brothers and sisters, I would like to welcome you all to visit Kazakhstan. Please believe me, when you visit Kazakhstan, you will see how potential great is, and you will see the respect, love, and